Outbound sales is not dead. Trust is, right? In a world where AI is writing the majority of all the emails that you're getting in your inbox, hashtag spam, hashtag trash, what it's important for you to do if you're going to separate yourself from the crowd is to lean in on building trust through credibility and social proof, right? Can they talk to people who have used you? Do they see that you understand, you listen when they talk, right? This is what we're talking about today on Blunt on Business. Let's get this intro out the way so we can get down to what you care about. All right, intro done. Yep, that long. I know, too long. Look, number one, we need a mindset shift, okay? From outbound fatigue and this trust deficit that you're experiencing because, well, there are more competitors for you in the market than ever. It just is what it is. I don't want you to get into your feelings about this, but if it frustrates you or it hurts, cry and take a shower, get yourself together. While you're in the shower, think about what you can actually do about it. Get out the shower, dry off, please. Put your underwear on, get dressed, and sit down at your desk and get to work. Okay? You can't afford fatigue. I get it. I've been there. Listen, yes, this noisy market is frustrating. It's depressing. Lean in on what you're actually good at and continue to fight to figure out ways to help more people know that you're there to help them. Okay. So one, why is digital fatigue a thing? Because everybody and their mom in America is lazy. Everybody wants a shortcut. We've been programmed that way. Fast food. Now we bring fast food to you with the microwave. Now, well, let's just give you AI that does your work for you. It does it very poorly. There are typos and these massive M dashes in everything you write. But it's easier. It's faster. You just want to get the content out there. You don't want to hire a Christine Johnson Hall to write your copy. Master copywriter. You want to do it the fast way, the easy way. This is what the market is experiencing. This is why, as much as there are threats to humanity with AI, it's moving forward and moving forward rapidly because it's a shortcut. And damn it, everybody who was overwhelmed by COVID got all in their feelings. Everything is it triggers them, and they don't realize their triggers are their fucking problem. They have to own their triggers. They have to disconnect those triggers so they can get back to interacting and having value-centered human interactions that are warm and fuzzy and feel like mom's chicken noodle soup. So how do you take advantage of that? That's where the market is. Well, you can do one of two things. You can lean in on AI, get the money while there's money to get before people figure out that it doesn't do everything it says it can do, but it can support what they need done. Those are the people winning with it, okay? So you can get in on that shift, right? And make some money, or you can figure out where AI and automation supports what you're actually great at. Now you don't sound inauthentic because you're not being inauthentic. You're being your authentic self. You're doing what you're actually good at. There are a lot of people out here trying to figure out how to make a buck. May they fry my fries well when I get to the burger joint. God bless you and keep you. Bless your heart. Those people in the South know what the hell I just said. For those of you that are actually good at something, I want to see you making more money. The way you make more money is leaning in on what you're good at, meditating around how what you're good at solves problems now. And incorporating AI just might be the fix. I know a few people that do AI integration. Inbox me if you want to have that conversation. But right now we're talking about outbound. But I had to start off at what the challenge is, because digital fatigue is a real freaking thing. Okay. And it could be hurting your business. It kicked mine in the pants. Square on. Okay. Everybody's a sales and marketing consultant. Everybody and their mom's talking about revenue growth. But they've never converted a lead into a client in their lives. But because they're saying it's so sexy and the blouse is open and the AI enhanced everything, a lot of people are falling for it, because a lot of people are wanting that short, easy fix where they have to do no work. That's not B2B. The B2B business world is still about relationships. You're still going to have to work that roadmap for 90 days before you critique it. If you worked it for a week or two and it was too much for you, you don't like work, call your therapist, right? Because fatigue and burnout is real. We have to get you past that burnout. How do we do that? We have to redefine what you offer for the modern buyer. And we have to interact with them through outreach. All right. This is an outbound play. Inbound marketing, there are a lot of cheap ways to do it, but your mama told you that you get what you pay for, right? So all the quick, easy fixes, I don't know. I don't recommend easy fixes, right? I have social media, it's on autopilot. Yeah, what they do. I've never seen a lead from it. It's out there though, because the world's changing and you never know. So leave it out there, but that's not where your dollar should be spent as a B2B company looking to grow so you can get to scalability. What you have to do is redefine how you outreach to the modern buyer who, they want shortcuts, right? So how do you do what you do and maybe tier it so that you're still doing what you do, but they get a piece of you and a lot of automation. And at this next level, they get more of you and some automation, and then they get you. Oh my, right? They are getting what they want. There are tiers, there are levels to this. We're not negotiating every sale. If you've priced right, then you've priced right. Stick to that. Be consistent. Okay? If you haven't, jump in my calendar via richlaster.com. Okay? Thanks. So we redefined the modern buyer. We understand what's going on in the world with the digital fatigue. How are you outreaching to the modern buyer? Well, you're doing that based on what they give a damn about. And I want to help you understand, before I jump off, what the Laster Outbound Trust Model is. Yeah, I know. I put my last name on it because it's not public. This is something that Grow Expand does for our clients. We keep it in-house, but this world is so noisy, like with the tapping on the phone, that you can't focus. And I need you focused. So step one in the Laster Outbound Trust Model: assess. Identify those authentic connection points, right? You're about to outreach to someone. What's going on with them, right? Take a look at their LinkedIn, right? In the B2B world, everybody lives on LinkedIn. Don't react to everything they post. You don't have to like, no. Where there's alignment, with either you personally and what they're talking about or what you do and what they're talking about. That's where you're going to jump in and respond honestly and authentically, but professionally and on brand. Okay? 2, anchor. When you respond, they need to understand that this isn't, somebody that got laid off by some major consulting firm last year and all of a sudden they hung out a shingle and they've never really helped a small business. Cough. This is you. This is a badass. You've been out here for 5, 10, 15 years doing what you do. And you're speaking from empirical expertise, like proven, having done it, been around the block twice, t-shirt, coffee mug, and the hat, the keychain too, okay? You've done this. They need to know that. So without being sleazy, slimy, or salesy, I want your comments, I want your engagement, I want your outreach to always kind of allude to how you're this awesome Gandalf to their Frodo, how you're this awesome supporting cast member that is going to help what they're trying to accomplish become real. All right? This is major. 2, if you can give something, some insight without feeling like you're giving away the magic of what you do, which can be hard until you do that mindset shift where you realize that what's for you is for you, and help, right? I never give away the real widgets to how our sales methodology, the edge methodology, how it really works. But I can break down the methodology. I could do a whole TED talk on it, and you would still need to have a conversation with me to execute it. But it helps you look at your business from a standpoint of, do I have repeated success when I'm doing sales outreach, when I'm managing leads, when I'm trying to convert prospects into leads and leads into clients that actually pay my price, not some discount, not some hookup, not some back of the bus around the corner behind the broken down Ford. You're trying to run a business here. Okay? If you're just running a hustle, I'm glad you're here watching. I'm glad you've watched thus far. I hope this helps. It's time to step it up. And if I can help, I'm going to do that. Last, ask. When you do outreach, clear, concise, and compelling, right? Shout out to my friend Tom Friedman. Clear, concise, and compelling. Everything. Clear, concise, brief, in other words, and compelling. I want to talk to you or I don't, but there's no freaking fence for me to sit on. Set the fence on fire for people. Okay? They're ready to do business or they're not. Cool. Enjoy a passive email every now and then. Take care. I'm here to help. I want to help. You're not ready? Cool. It's no fault of yours. I'm not mad, right? None of this should be emotional for you. But damn it, life's a bit emotional these days. And I get it. So you need a method for how you do everything so that it's just another task you have to knock out. Thankfully, it centers around you doing what you're great at. So you're doing what you love. It's not some heavy lift. It's not some, I don't know if you're anything like my son who as a child hated washing dishes. It's not like that. Like, you have to be who you really are, doing what you really love for all of this to come across as authentic, or you need to outsource it. And you need to stick back to doing what you're great at. Maybe you're creative, running a business. All right, you need to be able to pass it off. But be sure you can trust when you do. Maybe you are a tech software app AI digital ... com builder. You probably don't even speak English well. You talk to people in JSON. I get it. Outsource it. And take the time before you sign an agreement to do so that you know you have to trust the person doing it. This has been about how your clients can trust you. But sometimes we need to stop and talk about, are you trusting the people helping you make it happen? I want to see you win. I want to see you win more than anything, because it's a very weird time. You're going to lean in on fear, or you're going to lean in on the God that gave you the vision for the company you built. If you do number 2, I'm here to help. Now a message from our sponsor.
Company. We produce strategies and deploy experts to grow your business revenue. The success of our clients is a direct result of the 25+ years of sales and marketing experience of our founder, Rich Laster. We take the guesswork out of increasing your revenue. Our reputation is built on results, not another roll of the dice with your marketing budget. Visit growexpand.com to learn how.